I'm laughing because when I seen the 14-year term, I'm thinking I almost thought that was the sentence they were trying to give her. They saying no, she gonna be here. She gonna be here for 14 years.
Pour it slow, let it flow through the night. Gem and Dame got the glow, got the light. What's the word? What's the scene? What's the
We
truth?
would have thought you was going on vacation and not playing Dame. Okay, that's fine.
I was on vacation.
Daily drip, it's the fix you
Yeah,
need.
yeah, yeah.
News and the
Play button.
House to that Supreme Court decision to allow Lisa Cook to stay on the Federal Reserve Board. The White House says President Trump lawfully removed Lisa Cook for cause from the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. We look forward to ultimate victory after presenting our oral arguments before the Supreme Court in January. That's a statement from a White House spokesperson. Look, the White House is asserting that they were right to do what they did, and they're going to have it out in front of the Supreme Court. But this delay now means that Cook will serve at least until January on the Federal Reserve Board, and then there'll be these arguments in front of the court about what for cause means, what the president's authority ultimately is, how independent is the Federal Reserve after all. All of that uncharted territory for the Supreme Court, for the United States generally, and really at the first test at this high level of the existence of the Fed as an independent body that's not subject to presidential political pressure. That all hangs in the balance here. And then the question is, how soon after those oral arguments would we get a decision on Lisa Cook by the Supreme Court? That could be months, guys. So we could be looking at quite a long time here as the court works through all these arguments and decides what kind of precedent it wants to set. And remember, Lisa Cook has a 14-year term, so this could be months and months
14 years is crazy.
of legal wrangling before we get to any adjudication of it. Back over to you.
We were spared some of the dark scenarios that we initially spun. For example, if she.
As you can see, Lisa Cook has a smooth 14 years. I didn't realize it was that long. Drop some drip in the comments. Did y'all know that that's how long her term can be?
Black don't crack.
That's crazy.
That
So she is allegedly doing fraudulent activity of having mortgages in two separate states. So one in Michigan, one in Georgia. Cannot do that if you hold office. So that is why people are like, hey, you need to look into this for this mortgage fraud. And that's what's going on with that. So that is why it is coming up. Once again, like I said, check out our original video. So now that they said, it's cool, go ahead. Let her finish her term. We'll just keep investigating her. But for now, go ahead, girl, work. I think I'm summarizing that right. What y'all think about allowing her to work still? Is it proper? Is it not? Because it's still alleged.
I'm laughing because when I seen the 14-year term, I'm thinking I almost thought that was the sentence they were trying to give her. They saying no, she gonna be here. She gonna be here for 14 years. I mean, if it's still alleged, I mean, let her work. Let her work. Let her cook. No pun intended. But what I'm noticing is this is kind of becoming a common thing, and what I am also paying attention to is the amount of of Black women that hold some sort of public office is getting caught up in a whole lot of scrutiny right now. And like I said, the last time we talked about this, it's just still funny to me how a lot of them are not protected. None of them are.
You talking about from the previous administration protection, you mean?
Yeah. Like none of them got that blanket pardon across. It's like I told you, what I was calling it. I had somebody laughing that approached me about it. I can't think of the name of it. But I was calling it Operation something.
So here's my 2 cents. Since it's alleged, okay. Since it's alleged, I can understand why they did that. However, I actually just can't justify in any other office held where we allow that. Usually people are still suspended, right? Like when you're under some kind of investigation like that, aren't you normally like suspended with pay or without pay and stuff like that?
I mean, you got people who fall under this kind of scrutiny and they instantly like go home with pay. We just gonna
you know what I mean? Usually don't they usually do that?
Yeah, I mean they do it with police officers, priests,
Yeah.
Teachers that allegedly fondle people and all that.
You just, all you gotta do is be a black female, and they'll keep you in position for as long as they need to. No pun intended again.
I don't agree with that though, because when we talk about the jobless rate amongst black women is hovered around 5%. Especially from 2023 and 2024, it went up.
I'm just mostly speaking.
And
on,
it's reached
office.
4.5%.
Yeah,
in 2024.
I'm just speaking on
and
office.
It's just high.
Okay, so look, I think
cook sometimes with my.
Okay, I think two things can be true.
Percentages.
So I think two things can be true.
The ultra regular though, with your percentages. I'm talking about those people that hold public office. Fannie Willis is still down there chilling.
And Tiffany Henry, she was still working technically, even when all that was going. They had to literally barricade the doors and elect somebody else in there who, from what I understand, is also trash. So
yeah,
let's not talk about that. But I see what you're going. I think two things can be true. There's 100% data to support that black women are the first ones that they're shoving about these jobs. It's obviously there's data.
Hey, if they not on camera, they get headed to the slammer.
But if you are a public servant, like you said, I mean, there's Tiffany Henry, there's Fannie Willis. Like, I don't believe any of them had to stop working.
She's still working.
Like, let somebody, let a police officer or somebody like that, do something. They usually have to go home. I think it's with pay typically,
it's usually with pay.
Yeah, it's usually with pay, but
you're at the bar right now with a paycheck. They at the bar right now looking at the news like this is bullshit. And they drinking. Meanwhile, she putting her lipstick on, going to work.
For 14 years is crazy.
Insane. Let her finish.
However, it is alleged, and I don't know what level. I also can't scale that, shooting someone to death is the equivalent of mortgage fraud accusations.
Yeah, it don't even have to necessarily be a murder. It could be the suspicion of, somebody might have got put in a chokehold a little too long, or
who else they did that too. We didn't even got to take it that serious. You remember that police officer was getting train ran on her by them other police officers? Yeah, all of them went home suspended.
Alleged train.
Was it alleged? I thought it was proven, and they all lost their jobs.
Those text messages.
I believe they all lost their jobs. I don't believe it was alleged anymore. I believe that they all lost their jobs eventually. But when the investigation happened, I believe that they all were suspended with pay. And that was an S act.
She turned on the crocodile tears and blamed everybody else for what she took into her gates.
Ooh, that's a whole, man. We could do a whole episode on that fool. That's crazy.
Guess what? In that scenario, the husband stayed. The husband said, I'm keeping this OG call. I'm keeping her. I mean, I guess so, though. She took on the whole police.
You know what?
Wow. Not a dull moment at that house, but allegedly.
Allegedly not a dull moment. Wow.
But from what we're seeing, man,
it's not being weighed the same. Like, she should have been able to keep working then. I guess it
ain't gonna be the same after that.
Look, because Sis was working hard on the job and off the job.
At all.
Yeah, but they didn't want her around cuffs no more.
Yeah, I agree. We got Joe in here. What up, Joe?
My dog, Joe. No, but for real.
What? Suspension with pay. Yeah. That's kicking off my OF Joe's toes. You know what? Y'all so dripping the comments. Do y'all be getting money with the toe picks and stuff? I don't know if it was the females. You know but females, I didn't know about guys get money. Guys?
Yeah, you can fart in your drawers and put them in a vending machine somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, right. So I've heard.
Guys? You know what?
I put an AI foot out there. If I do it, to give me some money. They get that AI foot.
You know what?
Pour it slow, let it flow through the night. Gem and Dame got the glow, got the light. What's the word? What's the scene? What's the truth? Hot squads in the house, what it means to you. Our daily drip is the fix you